What is the most favorite part of your own body?
Probably my teeth.
Oh,
The heart.
ears.
Okay.
Earlobes are my favorite.
My body just did it again. So it's like my teeth are fucking
awesome.
catching W's.
What's the most fun project at the moment?
Would be my music. I love making music. It makes me so happy to be in the studio recording on a mic. I feel like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I love it.
In my bedroom.
That's the fun. That's very fun. A saddest song that you can remember?
Oh, gosh. Probably anything by Billie Holiday. Strange Fruit comes to mind.
Probably one from my ex-partner,
Okay.
Cassandra Lewis.
Cassandra Lewis.
Yeah.
you
She's about to blow up. I'll send you her music. I think you'll really like her voice. She's an amazing songwriter. And she's lived a very, she's made me cry. She's made me cry a bunch.
If you're the president of the United States of America and you have to come up with 3 laws that nobody will be able to change back, what would be those 3 laws? First one.
Law 1. Let me think. Law 2. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with the laws of the land. Freedom, actual freedom of speech.
Okay.
You know, autonomy. I'm not autonomy. Oh my god, I'm twisted. But like,
So, like, I mean, how would you enforce this? But to, like, accept everyone, that would be a law. And, like, if you didn't accept your neighbor, you would be punished.
Abolish the military, or defund the military.
people should be allowed to grow. They say what they say, and you know, sometimes they grow. So
I would also make up a law about health. I think we don't focus enough on health, myself included. I love fast food. But so there would be some law about like regulating vitamins and, you know, healthy eating and the importance of that.
Free healthcare. All basic needs, like free all basic needs, healthcare, housing,
Water,
food. Yeah.
second law is forgiveness. A law of forgiveness. It's like I'm not the person I was 10 years ago today, just as you aren't.
So we would do health, we would do accepting people, and then, I don't know, a law about fun, like how you have to take breaks during the day. Like there must be a break so that you go and you have fun and you get off your cell phone and, you know, get back to life.
Abolish the police. And third, give the land back to the indigenous people.
So it's like if you dig up something from my past, or if I dig up something from your past, it doesn't represent who you are today. So the law should be a law of forgiveness.
What's the slogan of your life?
Derp. 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 I can see, like, I have it tattooed on me. Got derp.
I have several tattooed on me, but probably my favorite one is Don't Dream It, Be It from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
I also, that it's a dumb word. It just means like stupidity, silliness, nonsense. But it's a word that changed my life.
John Swan. John Swan. You already know what it is. The slogan is.
And I also have the dolphins.
Yeah. What they're saying?
One says ACAB, you know, all cops are bastards. The other says derp.
John Swan is it's a feeling. It's not just my name or my dad's name. I'm John Swan Jr. But you know.
And these are tattoos.
This forever.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. It says,
Beautiful.
the derp. Or like, yeah, derp.
This you know.
I'll stick with derp.
It's perfect. Sculpture or photography?
Photography.
Photography.
I have more experience in photography, so I guess I will say photography.
All right.
Sculpture. Get.
I love sculptures.
Gospel music or country music?
Well, last night I said country because everyone was saying gospel.
Gospel. Oof.
Oh, gospel.
Gospel.
Easy.
No, gospel. Depends on the country.
But if I truly had to pick, I would pick gospel. Although I love country music. I'm from Texas.
Television, cinema, or YouTube?
I'm gonna have to say YouTube.
Television. Because television nowadays is like longer movies.
I'm such a millennial. I think cinema, like it should be experienced in cinema, but I love YouTube.
Yeah, television is like, there's too many checks and balances, whereas YouTube is like a fucking free-for-all.
Sure.
And I like that.
I freaking love YouTube.
Give me YouTube on a giant screen.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
4K. 20 minutes hardcore sex or 60 minutes vanilla sex?
20 minutes hardcore. That's what I normally do anyway.
60 minutes vanilla. I'm a romantic in the end, you know.
Who's got 60 minutes? 20 minutes.
Twe-
I got stuff to do.
Expensive art or deep art?
Deep art.
Whatever it means.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Deep art.
Well, I'll just say deep art then. Because expensive art, I'm not buying anything.
Rich in Russia or famous in China?
Famous in China.
Famous in China. I mean, the market. Come on. A billion potential fans?
I'll say rich in Russia rather than famous in China. Because, like, what was the thing they used to say? I'm big in Japan. That's a different story. Japan's nice. Sorry, China.
Monument of Madonna in Washington Park or Monument of Marina Abramovich?
Abramovich.
Madonna, the singer, or
Madonna.
Marina Abramovich? Okay.
I'm going to say Madonna. Even though I love Marina.
Ella Fitzgerald or Billie Holiday?
Billie Holiday. Absolutely.
Oof, I can't. Are you kidding? Ella Fitzgerald or Billie Holiday?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Maybe Fitzgerald. Truly. Although I love Holiday.
Beatles or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jack.
I like more Beatles stuff. If I'm just jamming and like classic timeless jams, Michael Jackson.
Got it.
Beatles.
Star Wars, The Godfather, or Sex in the City?
Godfather. Although the new Sex in the City is amazing. I never watched the original.
Sex in the City.
I'm going to say Sex in the City.
But somehow I'm like, oh, they have gray hair now? That sounds interesting. I'll watch that. And I love the new season. But yeah, no, Godfather all the way.
You know, make Star Wars people upset.
Oprah Winfrey or RuPaul?
Oprah's got her whole network. RuPaul defined the fucking nation. RuPaul.
Oprah.
Why?
RuPaul, of course.
Realistically today, like RuPaul. But like maybe in the history, in the grand scheme of like all that Oprah's done versus RuPaul. And I think RuPaul is, you know, important in...
The best show of Alexander McQueen or the best concert of Metallica?
McQueen.
McQueen. Oh, of course, McQueen.
I would rather be raging in a concert than watching a fashion show. So Metallica.
Coffee with Allah or coffee with Satan?
Coffee is the devil's. Coffee's for the weak.
Allah.
Satan.
I'd say coffee with Allah.
Point an American you are the most ashamed of.
Donald Trump. I know everyone says it, but it's true.
The American that I am most ashamed of. Rachel Dolezal. No, probably Rachel Dolezal. It's like, come on.
Yeah, probably the orange guy. But then like dead people, who are they me most?
If you're a porn star, what's your name?
John Swan. It's my name. It's what it is. It rings off nice.
Oh, Ding Dong Derp or Long Johnson.
Okay.
This talking cat I'm obsessed with.
$1 million or 1 million followers on Instagram?
Dollars.
Do they engage with your
Real-
posts?
real followers.
Real followers. Okay.
$1 million.
Sure, I'll take the 1 million followers because I can make way more money off 1 million followers.
In bed with Madonna or in bed with Mariah Carey?
Madonna.
Madonna. For a freak, yeah.
Fully paralyzed or losing your memory completely?
Well, I'm halfway there, so losing memory.
I guess paralyzed.
Losing my memory.
Great form or great content?
Well, I'm going to say great form, because with great form, you'd have great content.
Sure.
Like form, like stature? What do you mean?
Depth of the content. Like, if it makes me feel things more than just like, oh, look what I can do. I'm strong. I can do all these things you can't do. Like, that's the form.
Yeah, on the outside, it looks amazing, but content.
But then the content is like, it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me think. It makes me feel a little more.
But if the form is great, for sure, if you can call a form great, maybe it's not so. Where there is more beauty, in the action or in the details?
Well, I mean, like, I'm a clown, so like my art is like in action, in movement.
Action, I think.
How long an orgasm should last?
At least a minute.
The actual explosion of cum. Right?
Yeah.
I think what it is now is fine, which is like, what, 15 seconds? I mean, I just can't imagine coming for a minute. I think you'd get exhausted.
Yeah, a couple seconds is fine. So the thing is, like, it's weird about, like, if we're talking about, like, I say orgasm in related to sex, it's like,
at least a minute.
Sometimes I last long, sometimes I don't, and it's like, I've reached the goal, you know. But the thing is, I get more pleasure out of, like, okay, so say I came quick, or this or that.
Somebody said 5 minutes last night. I was like, what? That's the longest orgasm. You would be dead after that. I think the way orgasms are great. I've had no complaints.
The best lesson your mom gave you?
Unconditional love.
My mother stood her ground, so like, don't be a pushover. I think that's one of the best lessons of my mother.
Always be persistent.
The best thing you got out of your dad?
Believe in your artistic dreams.
Be a shameless clown.
But maybe his best lesson to me was about composure. There's a time and place.
Which weakness of yours you're sometimes proud of?
My disorganized chaos.
I cry easily. If that's a weakness, it's like, I don't care, I cry.
My sensitivity.
What's the most powerful human quality?
Confidence.
Love.
Kindness.
What gives you the best sensation of freedom?
Money.
Financial stability, sadly.
Getting silly with my friends and acid.
What is this?
Silly with my friends. LSD?
Sex with Satan or sex with Trump?
Satan.
Absolutely. We saw the Lil Nas X video.
Oof. Satan.
You work in a COVID emergency, so you have oxygen only for one person. So you have to save a child or the best brain surgeon. Or the best clown.
Brain surgeon. Clown. I mean, the clown. Best clown.
Okay.
Because the clown will bring us joy.
Brain surgeon. Child don't know shit.
Best brain surgeon. They can keep more people alive.
Snip.
Ah, okay.
I'm neutered like a dog.
That nigga knew. He just got in the world. Like, what do you mean? Like, well, I guess I found a brain.
We don't know what that child's going to produce.
Nothing would ruin my creative career like having a child.
Okay.
And look, I have so many.
Sure.
Be your own daddy.
If you're allowed to touch one part of Jesus' body, which part would be?
I want to touch his biceps. Like, man, why couldn't you fight them off? You really let them hang you up like that? Like, all like this?
Probably the cock. I mean, why not? I'd want to say I did that.
Like, you didn't fight him out? Like, oh my God. It's like, I hope they hung him when he was dead.
His earlobe.
I was like, really? You was alive and you let somebody do that to you? Oh my God.
It's different, you know? Like, it's nice on the fingers, but it's also nice with the mouth.
What's your favorite way to die?
Quick and painless.
Saving someone else's life to, like, you know, a hell of bullets or...
Publicly, for sure.
Okay. Naked?
Jumping in front of God, like, saving somebody I love's life is jumping in front of them and dying.
Favorite way to die? Actually, yeah. Thrown into a shark tank.
Okay. Oh my God. a lot of GoPro cameras.
Yeah.
What makes more damage, physical abuse or verbal abuse?
Physical abuse is universal. Like I've been in relationships and things and stuff like this before, where it's like, even with people from other countries and stuff, where it's like, sometimes you don't even know what someone's fucking talking about.
Probably physical, but they're both fucking awful. Terrible. Yeah, I mean, probably physical. But.
You don't know context, you don't know tone, you don't know how people are speaking to you like this, but everybody knows.
I'm gonna go with verbal.
Like, you can have verbal without the physical, but like very little physical is gonna be without the verbal.
If you get pinched, it's gonna sting. That's universal. Pain is universal. It's universal.
Money or inspiration?
Inspiration.
Money.
Fuck inspiration.
Money.
Would you have sex with a robot?
Yeah.
How would I?
Would you have a sex with a
Yes.
robot? And the sexiest song ever besides your songs?
Ooh, something by Britney Spears.
Okay.
Maybe Toxic.
I really like down tempo for like sexy, but I also really like this song called Mi Rumba.
Is she still performing?
No, but she probably will be. She says she's not, but I'm like, give her 3 years. She'll be back out here.
Which is Sophie Tucker and Zoo, Z-H-U. Yeah.
Most beautiful curse word?
Fuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. It's the most beautiful. It's the most like versatile. It's like, it's a fantastic word. Fuck. Yeah.
Probably be bitch.
Bitch? Do you know other languages?
I speak Spanish.
So what's the best
Spanish.
curse word in Spanish?
In Peru, my friends always would say like,
That's probably just gonna be bolo. I like bolo ties.
concha tu madre, or they would say like, arre concha de tu madre.
Okay. I love it. Top 3 S words.
Slurp, ski, sauce.
I don't know if this isn't my favorite word, but it comes to mind. Asperger's.
What's the most you would pay for sex?
5,000.
5,000. Yeah, it's a good one. It's not bad. 5,000. I would do it for less probably, but maybe never. 5,000 is a good one.
I mean, I'd definitely pay $1,000.
Reasonable, I could do a lot with that 5,000.
Sure.
And
You can travel the world with 5,000.
yeah, exactly.
If you're allowed to write the 11th God's commandment, what it would be?
Follow me on Twitter. no, I don't know. 11th commandment.
This is one.
Yeah, follow me at John Swan Jovi. That's the next commandment. Follow me at John Swan Jovi is the 11th commandment. What's up, James?
Well, there's don't steal from your neighbor, right? Something about loving your neighbor. I don't know. I just want everyone to get along and be nicer to each other and accept each other for who we are. So I'd try to write the commandment that's like, don't be a bitch. That would be mine.
Oh yeah, thou shalt not take thyself too seriously.
Okay. That's a good one. What's more beautiful, the emotional or the obsessive?
Emotional. Of course.
Obsessive can get scary, so I'll say emotional.
Picasso or Salvador Dali?
Dali.
Dolly.
When people say I love you, what do they really mean?
They want to suck my pussy stick. That's what that means.
They mean they love you, but the thing about love is like I've been through a lot of relationships and situations where it's like I love a lot of people, I love a lot of things, but I think people put too much weight on the word love itself.
Dying in a war or dying of COVID?
Dying in a war. Surprisingly. I'm surprised that that's my own answer.
Dying of war as in like I get shot in battle.
War.
I'll take COVID.
Who do you want to collaborate with?
Missy Elliott. She's my biggest hero.
This collective here of my friends, they're like a puppet collective called Happy Thoughts. They make really amazing immersive interactive spaces with puppets. And
She's still working, like she's still active.
Yeah, we're friends on Twitter. I'm 6 degrees away. I can feel it.
psychedelic experiences. I really like that. Oh, or Meow Wolf, of course.
In bed with Putin or in bed with Dalai Lama?
Dalai Lama, he's smaller. I want to
Putin is really
I
small.
want to be the big spoon. Is Spoon small? I don't know how big Spoon is. I've only seen him in photos.
Dalai Lama. I'll get a little spiritual with it.
And Dalai Lama's browner, a nice brown dude. I'll be in bed with him.
Music genre you cannot really stand.
Metal.
Psytrance.
Why is open relationship good for a relationship?
I think monogamy is a trap, and yeah, to have more experiences, to explore more, to keep it interesting. Yeah, keep it interesting. Shit.
Kiam, keep it interesting.
You know, some people like don't want me to spit in their face, or they don't want to spit in my face, or they don't want me to piss in their face.
I don't know because I've never had one. But if I did, I imagine that it would
You
be
never had a relationship.
open relationship.
Okay.
She's a Texas gal, honey. Monogamy all the way.
But I can't go the rest of my life without doing that shit, you know? And I can't expect everybody to be into it, you know?
Sure.
Like, nacho cheese turns me on, and I like to, like, play with nacho cheese and a intimate partner. But it's not for everybody.
But if I were in one, and what I see from others that have open relationships that are successful is it brings a freedom to the relationship. That I think monogamy, you know, it's definitely something that we made up. It's not real. We're supposed to obviously be with other people. It's like animals. They're not with just one animal their whole life. We made that up as humans. I happen to like that. I think it's a beautiful philosophy. But yeah, I think to each his own.
Who is your favorite fashion designer of all time?
I mean, I really like Jeremy Scott.
Versace.
69 or Hugs and Kisses?
Hugs and kisses.
69.
Purity or complexity?
Complexity.
Purity.
If you know that the end of the world is coming in 30 minutes, what you going to do?
Make a couple Instagram posts. Hopefully the internet lives on forever. Maybe find a babe. Maybe drink some things.
Get high.
Like a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke all the weed that's left in the house. For sure.
One last scrap. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, nah, if it's in 30 minutes, all I got is 30 minutes. It's like, I'm not going to cry about it. It's like, oh, that's it. Well, let's fucking party. Wild out. 30 minutes of wilding out.
Pop open some champagne, play some good music, and celebrate. I mean, if we only got 30 minutes, right?
An inspiring place to be.
Because I want to make clown porn. I actually do.
Whoa.
I want this to be my first clown porn studio.
You have to do it.
Yeah, but because all the clown porn that exists it's not funny. Like it's just people with their face like made up like a clown.
Venice Beach with my girlfriend's company called Beach Now. She like sets up a whole thing for you, like the umbrella, the chairs, the cooler, the big Jenga game. It's like a whole vibe, you know, and you just show up to the beach and it's perfect.
But they aren't actually doing clown gags, or it's just like hot people looking like clowns. But there's like so much potential, you know? Like what if you're making the vocal sound effects of like a weird clown porn scene? Like that was more interesting.
How many HIV positive people you know?
Many.
Would you have sex with HIV if your partner gets HIV?
Yes.
5 or 6? Yeah, I mean, if I took PrEP.
Yeah, the person is on medication. You don't even need to take PrEP.
Okay, then yeah.
What is the best location for me to make a music video?
My backyard.
Well, my friend's warehouse down there called Creatington would be a pretty good place for a music video, but like a location, I want to see like I want to see like more of your weird visions come to life. So a location where you're like the weirdest avant-garde visions of yours could come to life. I don't know. Like
Okay.